believe that they are blessed unless they have material things. So now my question to you is, do you believe that they are blessed without it? Do you believe that they had real faith? Or do you even believe that they are still at peace? Tell me what you think, family. But without further ado, go ahead and hit that notification bell up there so you know every time your girl upload a video. And go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't already. And please thumbs up, because it helps the algorithm and it let me know that you have gained something from the message. So without further ado, let's get to it. Hello, family. I wanted to come and give you guys my perspective on having faith and being blessed. That was a young man that he touched on this topic and he made some very strong points. So I just wanted to give it to you guys also from my perspective. A lot of people think they are only blessed when they have material things. They think that they are only blessed based on what they have. There are people that can lose it all. They will still have peace, because their peace didn't come based on what they have. Their peace came from their walk with Yah. They will still have faith. If it all was taken away, they will still have faith. Listen, because they know that what they need in that point in time, Father Yah will give it to them in that timing. That's why his timing is different from ours. There are a lot of things that we think that we need that we don't need in that particular moment, but he knows. Listen, he is never late, and he knows exactly when to give it to us. It's just like when someone say, I'm winning this season. But what is their definition of winning? Because see, here is when you are winning, I'm not talking about being competitive in a sport. I am talking about when you are winning based on your faith. You are winning based on the fact that Yahweh still have you in your right mind. You are winning because guess what? You're still able to carry out the duties that he is having for you to fulfill. You are winning just because you are who you are. And I think a lot of times people get it twisted because they're looking at what the other one have. And when people say, I'm winning this season, everybody is looking at what they have. Everybody is looking at the type of job they have, the type of car they drive, the type of house they live in. They're looking at their finances. They're looking at the clothes that they may wear, the trend that they have on. And everybody will look at that if you are not discerned and say, wow, they are winning. Okay, but they have all of these things, but probably still don't have peace. They have all of these things and have lost their faith. They have all of these things and have lost their way. These things do not bring you peace, because if these things bring you so-called peace, guess what? See where their peace is. See where their peace is when it all is taken away. See what they still feel like they are winning if they didn't have it tomorrow. And that's why when people testify in church, they feel like they don't have a testimony unless they have something materialistic to talk about. Like, God blessed me with this, God blessed me with that. But you notice nobody wants to hear it when you just say, God woke me up. Father Yah has woke me up this morning. He has clothed me in my right mind. He has renewed me in the right spirit. Listen, he allowed me to see another day. Those testimonies they don't care about. See, everybody is looking at what the other person is doing, and then according to them, they feel like they are not blessed, or they feel like they are not winning unless they have what they have, unless they have these material things, or if they feel like they have this extravagant check in the mail, they don't feel like they are blessed. That's why you have to watch your family, because the enemy will have you believing that you are cursed when you are still blessed. The enemy wants you to believe that you are lost, and you have lost even when you are still winning. That is the trick of the enemy. That's why we have to have discernment in this season. Stop pouring new wine into old bottles, because there are people looking for that old version of you. There are those people that are looking for you to continue to be your old self, because back then you probably thought that was winning. You probably thought that was being blessed based on what you have. And that's why you probably had friends that when you didn't have it, they didn't want anything to do with you. So you just have to know when to separate. You are set apart. You cannot pour that old wine into new bottles, like Matthew 9:17 say, neither do men pour new wine into old bottles, because guess what that would do? That would cause the bottles to break, and then the wine run it out. And then when the wine run it out, listen, the bottles will perish. But see, when you pour new wine into new bottles, then both are preserved. Pouring old wine into new glasses, just like Luke 5:37 said, no man shall pour new wine into old glasses, because to old bottles, because the wine will spill, and then guess what? The bottles will perish. So you have to know who you are connected to. If you are connected to these people and they have these different type of definitions of winning and prosperity and things like that, and it's all about material things, and then you notice they kind of lose their faith when they don't have these things, or they no longer feel like they are winning just because things are not lining up the way that they expected it to. Those are those type of people. It was just all about the material things to begin with, and it had nothing to do with the fact that they feel like they are winning because of their walk with Yah. Because guess what? You are winning. The enemy wants you to feel like you're cursed, but you are not cursed. You are indeed winning. Some people try to outdo Yah and end up selling their soul to the enemy. Those are those impatient people, those can't wait people, and when they want it now. That's why when the enemy do not come to attack what is not a threat, it is because they are walking in the same direction with the enemy. Because there is not one person that the enemy is not going to come for that is a threat. And you better believe it. That's why you better make sure that you are doing what Yah want you to do. Let him bless you. Because the enemy can bless you too, except that one gonna come with a price. Y'all be blessed.